Hey everyone, this is Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, October 6th. I have a very quick update for you on the stimulus negotiations, what Pelosi has said this morning, and the Fed Chair in terms of pushing for the final agreement. I'm going to give you an update there. I'm also going to give a quick update on a new $5,000 grants program from Facebook that may be relevant for you. And finally, I'm going to talk about our $500 grants giveaway. We announced 3 new $500 grant winners yesterday. We announced 10 on Friday. We will announce more tomorrow. Again, there are no hoops to jump through for that. We are picking random subscribers of this channel. So you need to hit subscribe and also click the link in the description. That's helloskip.com/stimulus-checks for our weekly $500 giveaways. We will give away as many as possible. But let me cut right to the chase and give a quick update at the national level. Pelosi said stimulus talks are moving very slowly. This is what she said this morning. So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, they spoke over the phone yesterday for an hour to discuss the justifications for various numbers. A big sticking point continues to be this extra $600 unemployment. Republicans don't want it to be that much. They want it to be something closer to $400. And as we all know, the clock is still ticking. There are 28 days before the election. Of course, millions of people have already voted in this election, thanks to early voting and mail-in voting. Now, this is a big one. Nearly 5 million people will be, quote, long-term unemployed. That's defined as looking for work for 27 weeks or more in the next 2 months. That's a lot. I mean, we already know there's millions and millions of people unemployed, struggling to pay rent, and at risk of eviction, and struggling to get food. And I mentioned too the political games here, right? Pelosi thinks it might be more strategic to wait. If the Democrats take the White House, take the Senate, then they could potentially go back to the $3.4 trillion HEROES Act that was proposed, again, over 6 months ago. So they might say, well, let's wait another month, because if we can pass this, it will have a bigger impact. So there is no deal today. There's no agreement. Another piece on CNET here, the status seems to change by the House and person. Pelosi said one moment that negotiators will reach a deal on a comprehensive package, quote, one way or another. And then White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said the path forward is to go ahead and pass a number of things that we can agree upon. That's the $1.6 trillion that Pelosi has already rejected. And this is Pelosi's cutesy, quote, don't give me this heel of a loaf of bread. So I'm glad that she's having fun with the expressions. Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, said insufficient stimulus is riskier than too much. Chairman Powell's warning could not be more clear. This is according to Pelosi. Robust action is immediately needed to avert economic catastrophe from the devastation of the coronavirus pandemic. Pelosi said in a statement today, it is long overdue for Republicans to join us in passing a bill that meets the need of the American people. Jerome Powell said today that the nation faces a weak recovery without sufficient government aid. Even if policy actions ultimately prove to be greater than needed, they will not go to waste. Powell told a virtual conference hosted by the National Association for Business Economics today. Okay, so where does that leave you and me and the millions of Americans waiting and trying to interpret their words that we've been hearing for months and months? Well, TBD, nothing has been decided, obviously, but I will point out 2 things. One, a new Facebook grant program for Latinx businesses. If you are a Latino-owned business, this is relevant for you. The Power program will award over 500 eligible Latinx small businesses across California, Texas, and New York with $5,000 grants, paired with coaching, support, and resources. I will leave a link to that in the description. And yesterday, Los Angeles Regional COVID Fund started a new round of funding. It opened yesterday, and it's open through the end of this week, so you should apply. It's for micro-entrepreneurs and small businesses located in Los Angeles County. Again, whenever we find out about grants relevant for you, we will cover them, post them here, just in case they can help you. You can consider whether it's worth applying or reading about in general. I'll link to this in the description as well. Finally, our stimulus checks. We posted an article on our blog today, helloskip.com/blog, about our $500 grant program. As I said yesterday, we will pick more winners tomorrow. We've already picked over a dozen. But before you do anything, you need to go here to put in your name and email. We will need this to verify if we pick you as a random subscriber. We will also make sure you've entered your email. so we can notify you and so we can prevent the situation where we picked 10 winners on Friday when we've only heard back from half of you. So to make things more efficient, to get money out to you quicker, we will be sending you emails when we make announcements to increase the chances that if we pick you, if you are one of the lucky folks to be picked, that you will know about it and get in touch with us so we can get you the grant. Thanks as always for watching our quick updates and subscribing and supporting our efforts. And stay tuned for tomorrow's update where we announce more winners, and I'm going to announce some exciting news for our giveaways this month that you're going to want to watch. As always, stay well, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.